On average, it takes 3 to 5 years to develop a AAA video game. Unless you're Take-Two making GTA 6, then it's about 3,000 years. How long has it been since we got a mainline Kingdom Hearts title? I'm OCDsaster, and I think I've figured out Square Enix's timeline for releasing Kingdom Hearts 4. Now first let me preface that I have no insider knowledge, and this is all speculative. However, unlike others, I'm trying to use logic to justify my reasoning for these speculations. I could be right, I could be wrong, only time will tell. It is very important to temper our expectations for Kingdom Hearts 4 content. However, this thought experiment was quite fun to make, so I might as well publish it anyway. So, grab a snack, play your favorite video game, or take your dog for a walk as I try to convince you when Kingdom Hearts 4 will release. Oh, and if I'm right about all this, you need to share this video. Inspiration for this video started with another Kingdom Hearts project I was working on. I was going to make a video on why no Kingdom Hearts 4 news was good news. As I was recording every single trailer from 2013 to 2018 for Kingdom Hearts 3, I began visualizing the bigger picture. Originally, this video was going to be about how Kingdom Hearts 3 over-advertised and even heavily spoiled itself in later trailers. How not having Kingdom Hearts 4 news was good because it seems Square Enix learned their lesson from promising too early and then making the fans wait longer. To their defense, Square did not know that they were going to move game engines during the early development of Kingdom Hearts 3, but the anticipation from fans, massive speculations, and creative ideas marinated to disappoint many when the game finally came out. I think I and many others learned their lessons from overanalyzing trailers, trying to assume lore, and even attempting to figure out the game's mechanics. This type of speculation is creative and fun, but can be damaging to the actual product because artificial hype is being built. Speculating Disney World's overall narratives and themes of that nature are not nearly as harmful as trying to identify what the game will exactly be, in my opinion. Anyway, as I was watching these trailers for almost an hour, I began thinking about that glorious teaser trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 2 years ago. Then I remember what my fellow content creator Obese Rob shared with me about Square Enix Creative Business Unit 1 and how they were working on 3 games: Final Fantasy VII Remake, Kingdom Hearts 4, and Final Fantasy VII RE. The reason I mention Obese Rob is he's my go-to guy when it comes to Kingdom Hearts stuff, and Smash stuff as well. He's just very logical, and he has a good hunch about things, and he reads actual articles and evidence proving one thing or another, and he shares it with me. So he's kind of like the hard-hitting evidence guy. He was one of the few people that was a huge advocate for Sora in Smash and never teetered away, even towards the end. He always said Sora was going to be in it, and he was right, and he was spot on. So yeah, I definitely look to him and listen to him when he shares stuff, and he shared a tweet from a source saying that Creative Business Unit 1 for Square Enix, for those who don't know, there's several Creative Business Units. It's clever titling for their divisions, which is, I believe, run by Nomura, if I'm not mistaken, but they're working on 3 projects, and that is Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Remake sequel, so R3, I guess, and then Kingdom Hearts 4. Then I remembered Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming out in February 2024, next month as of this recording. The puzzle pieces were almost fitting too perfectly together. Quickly, I began pulling what I believe to be evidence together to make a speculative timeline up until the release of Kingdom Hearts 4. It would be safe to say that Square began developing Kingdom Hearts 4 after completing Kingdom Hearts 3 or alongside the final stages of finishing Kingdom Hearts 3. Let's be gracious and say no development for Kingdom Hearts 4 started until 2019. It is now 2024, 5 years later. How long does it normally take to develop a AAA game? 3 to 6 years. Interesting. To those believing Kingdom Hearts 4 is releasing this year, 2024, I have one question for you. Would 6 to 8 months of marketing be enough for this game? I really don't think so. When watching the Kingdom Hearts 3 trailers, I noticed some consistencies for the entire Kingdom Hearts mainline trilogy. Disney Worlds are all revealed before the game releases. They did this in every mainline Kingdom Hearts game, and it makes a lot of sense. New consumers are always the goal, and if you can bring in fans from other fandoms, you're going to capitalize on that as much as possible. What sounds more valuable? Having Frozen as a world in Kingdom Hearts 4 but not revealing it until the game has already been released? Or have a full trailer showcasing all of the beloved Frozen characters? The difference is, a normie hardcore Frozen fan will probably not be interested in Kingdom Hearts, But if they see that they can visit Anna and Elsa and Olaf and interact with them in a video game, well, now they're going to buy the product. One option has a lower chance of bringing in new consumers than the other. I propose if Kingdom Hearts 4 was releasing this year, we would have had at least another trailer by now. Disney wants to sell their IP. Let's say there are 8 Disney worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4, then they would want to show those worlds off. Let's say they release one trailer a month, then that's 8 months right there and then. What I loved about the marketing of Kingdom Hearts 3 was when they did their Disney presentations for Tangled and Big Hero 6, but I do doubt that they will be doing that much for Kingdom Hearts 4. Happy to be wrong though. The next piece of evidence is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Square wants time for its big game to breathe. They will want to market it and try to get as many players' eyes on it as possible once it releases. It would be poor optics to release Kingdom Hearts 4 news anytime around Rebirth's launch because it'll take attention away from that game. With Rebirth finishing, Creative Business Unit 1 can shift focus to Kingdom Hearts 4. Remember these 3 things. 1. They were probably working on Rebirth and Kingdom Hearts 4 at the same time. That is how video game development works. You don't just drop everything for one project, you have multiple going at the same time. Rebirth was the priority, but Kingdom Hearts 4 still got some attention. 2. The assets for Kingdom Hearts 3 can be moved over to Kingdom Hearts 4. This saves an assload of time, especially for models that seldom change like Donald or Goofy. 3. It's already been 5 years since Kingdom Hearts 3. Negotiations with Disney, storyboarding concepts, and more have already been well established and implemented. But Rebirth was still the priority, so the pace can now pick back up for Kingdom Hearts 4. So, when do I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is releasing? What is the timeline? How much longer must we wait? To establish a timeline, I looked at previous Kingdom Hearts trailer releases and events. In addition, I considered the release date of the first Kingdom Hearts 4 teaser trailer and when the Final Fantasy Rebirth was releasing. From there, I looked at the major gaming events happening in 2024. With all this information, I began plugging things in, and this made the most sense to me. April 2022 was when the first teaser for Kingdom Hearts 4 was released. It would be poetic to release a new trailer 2 years from then. I predict April this year, 2024, we will get more news and even a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4. This will give Rebirth time to breathe as well. Now, like I said before, Obese Rob's opinion really matters to me when it comes to this stuff, so I did show him this timeline. He had a few little nitpicks that he wanted to present, and he said I didn't even have to bring them up, but I am, because I want to just be as transparent as possible. I was looking at D23, the Tokyo Game Show, and also Jump Festa as like 3 of the big events that we might see something, because in the past we have for Kingdom Hearts, but he mentioned that like that's really not the case. Normally it releases around that time, but this isn't a definite thing and it hasn't happened in a few years, so the likelihood is actually lower than I anticipated. But because of Disney having so little content coming out this year, along with, now they're trying to really resell themselves as a great brand and really establish their IP again, I do think it's a higher possibility that D23 they'll at least show something related to Kingdom Hearts. So humor me and let's take a look at this timeline that I made. Once again, this is all speculation. This is all just me trying to put pieces together without that much information. Of course, once trailers start releasing, we'll know if I'm right or wrong. I'm not claiming this to be right at any point, but I would be very happy if I had something correct on this timeline. Even one thing, I will be happy. It was just really fun to do, to be quite honest. So, April 2024, like I said, there's probably going to be another teaser or another trailer, and the marketing should start for this game. I think it would be great if we saw a little bit more Quadratum, kind of just showing us what's going to be the gameplay style in that world. Kind of like Kingdom Hearts trailer where they showed Twilight Town before they moved over to the Unreal Engine of Sora fighting a bunch of Heartless. Then summer 2024, probably one trailer, a Nabia world reveal during this time. I'm not going to tell you what worlds I think will be in Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm saving that for another video because that's always fun to do. So I'm not going to say what world, but I think one trailer, one world reveal in the summer would be perfect. Then we have, like I said, D23 is the big event that I think they will actually show something for Kingdom Hearts, just because Disney really needs to sell product and they really need to get back on track because they had a really bad year, at least for movies, and they don't do a lot for video games, so I think it would be good to kind of put that back into perspective. There's also Gamescom and PAX West happening at this time, so I think we might actually get 1 or 2 trailers and a few world reveals during August. It just seems like it's a very happening month, regardless if it is actually at these events, just maybe around it, to build up some more hype. Then, September 2024, we have the Tokyo Game Show. This usually does show off something Kingdom Hearts related, so I'm thinking a trailer and a world reveal. Then we have a big gap. Well, not really that big, but we have the November, I don't know my months. October and November period. There might be a few first looks. They like to release the music that's going to be happening in the game, like they did the Don't Think Twice trailer. They did the opening for Kingdom Hearts 3 a little bit before the game release, so I think they might do something like that here. There's Jump Festa in December. I think it could be possible to do a trailer there. Then sometime between December and January, we'll get that final trailer. Hopefully it's not super spoiler filled like the final battle trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3. As I was watching all these trailers, once you get to the last half of them, or not the last half, the last quarter of them, it's like, oh my gosh, they just gave away everything in this game. I really hope they don't do that with Kingdom Hearts 4. I really hope they leave everything as a surprise. Like, they were showing off just like Vanita showing up in Monsters Inc. They were showing the Keyblade Graveyard with people. They were showing Xion. It was crazy. And it's like, it got people hyped, but at the same time, there was nothing else in the game. You showed it all off in that trailer. So hopefully, when they do final trailers and stuff like that, they'll tone it back a little bit. And then, what I think to be the release of Kingdom Hearts 4 is either January or February of 2025. It just makes sense to me. Because not just because Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in January in 2019, but because it gives us enough time, right? There's been enough time between games for development. I gave them enough time for marketing. Like I said before, if the game was coming out this year, I mean, I'd be hyped beyond all belief, but they don't have time to market, and I really think it benefits them to market these Disney worlds and show them off, especially the new ones that are going to be coming out, which once again I will do in a later video. So yeah, this is my timeline. I think Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to come out in January or February of 2025. And then I think we're going to be getting trickles of news and trailers and information starting in April, and then it's just going to keep ramping more up and up and up as we get closer to that release date. So what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments below. When do you think Kingdom Hearts 4 is coming out? Do you think I'm right on target? Do you think it's going to come out sometime earlier in 2024? Do you think it's going to come out sometime later in 2025 or even later than that? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It really helps me kind of understand that what I'm doing is working and I can keep producing this type of content for you guys. With that being said, I'm OCDsaster, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. See ya.
Hey, we're leaving.